Southern Indiana high school basketball starts now. Presented by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page.
Welcome to Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school basketball, where tonight we have the Christian Academy Warriors at 9-6 coming in to take on the Providence Pioneers at 11-2. This one a game between a couple of local parochial schools, and it should be a good one, as both squads have had good seasons thus far on the campaign. And I should introduce us. I'm Dr. Todd Carter, and alongside me is Coach Paul Love. And Coach, hey, we should have a good one, paced a whole lot differently than we had 2 weeks ago when we were here. You can check that one out on Glycod on our YouTube page. But, with Jeff, a whole lot different sort of a game than we would expect. Although that game ended up being slowed down, this one's definitely going to be a who controls the pace sort of game again.
I think you're right. And like you say, going back to the Jeffersonville game, boy, I tell you what, Providence put a scare into Jeffersonville. They were in the ball game up until that third quarter when things went bad for them. But, Providence is they've only lost one game in January, and that was to Jeffersonville. So they're, I think, 5-1 or something like that in January. Todd, we got two really veteran teams, too. That's the thing I'm looking forward to here tonight. Not only that, they got pretty good coaching.
Absolutely.
When I look at the coaching records and what they've been able to accomplish at their various schools. So it ought to be a good game tonight.
Well, we sure hope so. It's homecoming here tonight at Providence, and so we'll have a little bit of extra time during the pregame, but we certainly will have all of the live basketball action for you tonight. Should tell you, we got a chance to talk to both coaches. Both coaches are certainly, they love, I think, both, and this in both cases, they love to have some interview time. So we had good talks with both of them. We're going to step aside, hear from some of our fantastic sponsors. When we come back, you will hear from Coach Casey of the Christian Academy Warriors. Stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com. You wouldn't notice or smell radon, yet this dangerous gas is the #1 cause of cancer among non-smokers. 1 in 3 Indiana homes tested show radon above safe levels, and those levels tend to spike during the winter when closed windows prevent heat and radon from escaping. If you live in Floyd County, you can get a free radon test kit while supplies last from the Floyd County Health Department. For more information, contact them at 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
Can't leave your dog while you're gone? Maybe you just want to increase their socialization. Try Bark Jeff. They provide a cage-free, all-day play center that dogs will love. With well-trained staff available around the clock, their professionals offer comfortable grooming, plus nightly dog slumber parties. For more information on their services or to register as a new client, visit BarkJeff.com. Bark Jeff is located at 1006 East 10th Street in Jeff, where the cool dogs play.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Bark Jeff, Jeffersonville's premier dog care destination at 1006 East 10th Street. Bark Jeff, where the cool dogs play.
Here before the game versus Providence with head coach Hayden Casey of the Christian Academy Warriors. And coach, 9-6, we were just talking about this. This schedule is a tough schedule, though. You guys really trying to get tuned up for sectional play and playoff play. We haven't seen you since a few weeks ago. So let's talk about how your team has evolved to this point of the schedule.
Yeah, I think we keep getting better. Which is a great thing to be able to say as a coach. And I think a lot of it is because of that schedule we play. You know, last year we win 22 games. We win a sectional championship. You know, those 22 wins were most wins in a regular season. And a lot of that was because of that core that we brought back this year. So you look at it and you think as a coach and you talk as a staff and you talk to the players and, man, what's the one thing that we can do to really make this season memorable is play the best teams we can play and do everything we can to prepare ourselves. So made some big changes to the schedule and kept a lot of the tough teams that we've been blessed to be able to play even the past couple seasons. And, you know, you mentioned 9-6, you know, and we want to block all that outside stuff out. And, you know, there might be some teams that'll be really happy to be 9-6 too. And, you know, and like we said, we just try to keep it in perspective too, you know, and realize like those talks we have as a team, these games are practice games. They're to get better. And then going back to your question, I really feel like the last couple weeks we've had some great weeks of practice. We've been able to turn to even some of our losses we've had and learn from them. And as cliche as that sounds, that's really what it's about.
But that's what you have to do this time of year, right? I mean, if you want to get better for the playoffs, you've got to get better. So as a coach, what can your team do better?
Well, it's no secret to people who know our team. You know, we go about 6-7 deep. So those guys who are on the floor so much have got to be able to do it on both ends of the floor. And there's no question in my mind and our guys' mind that we can, but we got to see it. You know, we challenge our guys. It's a lot of yes, sir, will do, shaking heads up and down a lot of times. But at some point we need to see it, especially on the defensive side of the floor. But give our guys credit. They've really responded to some of the challenges we've thrown those way. They've really bought in, win or loss, and showing up to practice every day with great attitude and effort. And I'm so thankful for the staff we have, too, with guys like Steve Kerberg and Kyle Bostic, Stephen Cook, the guys we have showing up every day and really bringing that message home as a staff to our guys goes a long way when everyone's bought in. So really, really pushing ourselves on the defensive end especially and doing our best there. We got a couple guys that can really score the ball, continuing to encourage all those other guys, though, that they need to score the ball, too. I wish I would love for a coach to tell me they want me to score the ball, but still got some guys we need to encourage on that end of the floor. So just being positive with these guys and loving on them and just enjoying our time with them.
As far as this Providence team that you're coming in to face tonight, Providence always a tough game. Here as well makes it tough. Your thoughts on what they're going to put on the court tonight?
Oh, man. I mean, you talk about a tough schedule. I mean, any coach is going to look at their schedule before the year and look at this game, look at that game, what do we think about this game? And, I mean, every year we sit down and kind of do that. This game sticks out for a reason. Yeah. which is complete credit to Providence and the program they have and the job Coach Miller does and his staff. And, man, just a phenomenal job they've been able to do. Just got a ton of respect for the success they've had and how hard they play and how tough and physical they are. And it goes back to what we said at the start, though. This is a game that we need, see this sort of physicality, see this sort of way they play, and go up against a great coaching staff and push ourselves as coaches to try to make some adjustments and everything we see during the game. But, I mean, win or lose, I hope I'm a mature enough coach by now after 5 years of being a head coach to realize this is exactly on the road, tough environment, tough place to play, great team. Okay, well, this is a game we're excited about, and we'll see what happens.
Let's just briefly, hey, if you guys are going to win this game, take a road victory on this Friday night. What sorts of things are you guys going to have to do well to come away with the victory?
We've got to be able to get great shots on offense, even if that means running 2 minutes off the clock. We can't take the first look that's given to us. I mean, we always encourage our guys to play fearless and be aggressive, but this is a type of game where, we feel like Providence really thrives on that stuff, where teams might be a little undisciplined and take the first good shot that's given to them. But, man, if that possession lasts 5 seconds and you get the first shot that's given to you off one reversal or, whatever the situation might be, and then they go down and play the way they do and make you pay for it, which, again, is credit to them. But at the same time, it's such a fine line. You encourage your guys to play fearless and be aggressive, while at the same time in a game like this being like, man, we really got to value possession. So we'll see how we look early and go from there. But we also have to match their physicality and toughness. If we don't do that, then we might as well just get back on the bus now, which is, again, complete credit to who they are and the staff and the players they have.
Well, thanks. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Man, you guys do such a good job. I appreciate you talking with me, and thank you for doing our game.
And stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul. What are you going to tell me again? Foul. Yeah. Foul, bro. Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock yourself out. You're about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate. Save money and be protected from mayhem. Like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice. Feeling stressed, anxious, or down? You're not alone. Clark and Floyd System of Care is here to help. Your mental health matters just as much as your physical health. Talk to a trusted teacher, counselor, or friend. Or call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime at 988. Whether it's stress, anxiety, or depression, we're here to guide you. Your mind matters. No one should face their mental health journey alone. A message from Clark and Floyd System of Care. With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we return to Providence High School as we get ready for this contest between the Christian Academy Warriors and the Providence Pioneers from here at the Larkin Center at Providence High School, it's time for Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security, where service and protection meet. For those keys to the game, let's turn it over to Coach Paul Love. First up with the Christian Academy Warriors, the visiting team.
Thanks, Todd. Listening to Coach Casey, I agree wholeheartedly. They need to really be patient on offense versus this Providence defense. He knows what he's up against there.
Yep.
They've got to try to, as best they can, to control the pace of the game. And beyond that, I would put in the fact that they're a good free throw shooting team.
Yep.
So I think if they need to get to the free throw line, that means pounding the board. So they've got their work cut out for them here at Providence.
All right, so be patient offensively, control the pace, and rebound for those Christian Academy Warriors. And on the flip side, for the Providence Pioneers,
I think their biggest concern is going to be Renfro, Josh Renfro, their senior, their leader, their leading scorer. He's gone over 30 points in a game 4 times and 8 times over 20. So he can score the basketball. We know that. So they've got to try to limit his touches. I also feel like a next man up for Providence. We've heard pregame that they have maybe a few guys that are not feeling so well tonight, so they might be a little bit short on depth. So next man up for them. And I think they need to guard that three-point shot. Looking at the statistics for CAI, they're not afraid to put it up from beyond the arc. And they need to block out, obviously. Christian Academy has some pretty good-sized kids down there, so they can't let them control the bank boards.
Okay, so there you go. Limit the Josh Renfro touches. Guard the three-point line, block out, and next man up. You will hear from Coach Ryan Miller here in just a couple minutes, and you're going to hear the first chunk of our interview is just about the fact that they've been sort of decimated with illness this week. They've got their starting 5, but they are certainly going to have some different looks coming off the bench, and that could matter. So as Coach said, that could be big for the Pioneers. This is the time that I tell you this broadcast is authorized by Providence High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student-athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you so much for watching. Let's step aside. When we come back, you will hear from Coach Ryan Miller of the Providence Pioneers on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience, reputation, solutions.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers PulsePoint. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org. Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department. You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can. You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Here with head coach Ryan Miller of the Providence Pioneers before the tilt with Christian Academy tonight. Coach, 11-2. We were here a couple weeks ago for that game against Jeff. Boy, you guys played them so tough right up into the fourth quarter. Takeaways from a game like that going in the future?
Yeah, we were really pleased with our performance. Thought all of our boys, everyone that played, really stepped up and contributed in a very solid way. Obviously, we know Jeff is one of the best teams in the state. You know, now they got their full complement back. They're going to be, I think, a state title contender. I certainly hope for their sake. Sharon and his staff does a great job, and they have just a tremendous group of players. I know, obviously, some other teams in their sectional, including New Albany, will want to say something about that because they're obviously a very, very good team as well, along with some others. Really good sectional there. But, yeah, it gave our boys some confidence just knowing that they can compete with the best. Obviously, we have a world of respect for Jeffersonville. And we did, you know, obviously play really well that night. You know, our guys executed the game plan well. You know, we, for the most part, on both ends of the floor, defensively and offensively. We just need a few more shots to fall there in that fourth quarter. We had some good looks that if they would have went in, then we feel like we really got a shot to take that thing right down to the wire. But yeah, all in all, you know, disappointed that we couldn't come with the win, but positive takeaways knowing that it's such a caliber team that we hung with. And now we're here faced with another great team in Christian Academy tonight.
Well, and I was going to say you've come off of that loss, won some games, so back on wins, including Clarksville, and so that's always nice for local bragging rights on Monday night.
Yeah, no, our boys have played really well since that Jeff game. You never know how you're going to respond after a pretty close loss where you think you played well, but you're kind of ultimately a little disappointed. Trying to, though, take the positive away and see if we can build on it in some way, and we certainly did. Last weekend we played really well, went to Henryville and Rock Creek, and then had Clarksville here on Monday. So 3 games in 4 days, kind of an unusual situation, but teams are going to be faced with some of that with the winter makeups that we're experiencing now. Yep. And just really pleased. I thought we're hitting on all cylinders this past weekend and Monday, and now we're faced with some challenges as really half our team was really facing some challenges there with being unable to practice. So we had 6 of our 12 guys out this week just with illness and such. So it's kind of wild to think we were hitting on all cylinders on Monday. Then we turn around on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we're like, where's half our team? So that's how it can go sometimes, though, and tonight we're going to be without several of our key guys. Fortunately, we do have, we have our starters, but our bench players bring some really, really valuable pieces and attributes to us. Some scoring pieces and some rebounding and hustle and defensive pieces. So it's really going to be a challenge against a team of this caliber. Some guys, we're putting some freshmen and stuff on the varsity roster tonight that have, I told them, and their kind of eyes we're like, what? But when you're missing, and some of the guys are back, but we'll see, how they're, able to do. Certainly not how we drew it up, but life throws a little adversity at you in the real world, and then also in the world of basketball. So you got to adjust and do your best.
Let's just talk very briefly about this Christian Academy team. What you think they may do, and what they're going to put on the floor against you guys tonight.
Yeah, I think their coaching staff, Coach Casey and Kerberg and the rest of them, Coach Cook and Renfro, all of them, they just do a tremendous job. One of the better 1A programs in the state. And this year, certainly, I feel like they're a state title contender with the very senior-laden, experienced group they have, and just such great players. Obviously, Renfro stands out, and so does Cook. But, there are some other really nice pieces to go along with them, and they have a couple younger pieces that are coming along as well. A young man actually used to coach in Little League, who's their point guard now. So they have a really, really nice team. I would say that their record is very deceptive because they're not playing a typical 1A schedule. Right. They're playing some really top tier competition from around Southern Indiana and the state. So they are indeed, just like Jeffersonville's schedule was deceptive with Singleton out and the competition they've been facing. Jeff's a 4A contender, and Christian Academy is definitely a 1A title contender. Obviously, we know come tournament time, anything can happen, but we know that's the caliber of team they are, and with us being shorthanded, it's going to be tough, and a lot of people are going to step up in big ways.
Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
And stay tuned for all the varsity basketball action tonight on Glycod.
American Bank. Our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank. Member FDIC.
For the area's best pre-owned vehicle prices and selection, visit Jim Butner Auto Group. Since 1955, the Jim Butner family has been Southern Indiana's top choice for reliable, trustworthy, and exceptional service. Enjoy fast and easy financing, no matter your credit history. Visit JimButnerAuto.com or stop by our showroom at 125 West Lewis and Clark Parkway in Clarksville. Discover why Jim Butner Auto Group is striving to serve you better every day. Jim Butner Auto Group, your hometown family dealership since 1955.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul. What are you going to tell me again? Foul. Yeah. Foul, bro. Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock yourself out. You're about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate. Save money and be protected from mayhem. Like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today. Vaccinations are a key to a healthy future. At the Floyd County Health Department, they can help your child from kindergarten through 12th grade get vaccinated, regardless of insurance status. Check with your doctor to see which vaccines your child may be due for, or call the Floyd County Health Department at 812-948-4726. Again, that's 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
And we are back at the Larkin Center here at Providence High School as we are getting set for our opening tip. We are going to go ahead and jump aside and catch our last break and open. And when we return, we will have the starting lineups for you for both teams, brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Back for more on Glycod.
Yeah, definitely. Best time of the show. Check it. Ooh. Oh, no.
Need a better battery? Get an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Should have had an Interstate.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
From Glycod, it's Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Presented by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Tonight's game is brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Outrageously dependable since 1952. IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. Mac Construction. Experience, reputation, solutions. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect. Priority Radiology in New Albany. You have a choice. Jim Butner Auto Group in Clarksville, a family tradition of excellence. And by Floyd County Health Department, Deering Floor Center, Our Place, Clark County Youth Services, and Strike and Spare Family Fun Center. Now courtside for all the action from Glycod on Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Presented by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page.
Back at the Larkin Center where it is time for starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups presented by Interstate Batteries. Get started with Interstate Batteries. They're outrageously dependable. First up for the visiting Christian Academy Warriors, coming in at 9 and 6. They will go as follows. 6'5" senior swingman David Cook, averaging just over 16 points per game. Josh Renfro, number 1, 6'2", senior guard, averaging nearly 21 points a game. Cooper Losey, a 6'2", senior guard, averaging just shy of 6 points a game. In the post, Josh Chansey, a 6'3", senior forward, averaging just shy of 10 points a game. And Noah Vance, a 5'10", sophomore guard, averaging 3.7 points a game. So that is the starting lineup for your Christian Academy Warriors. David Cook, Josh Renfro, Cooper Losey, Noah Vance, and Josh Chansey. And for the Providence Pioneers, they will go as follows. Preston Kemp, 5'11", senior guard, also your All-Glycod football player of the year. Elijah Fuller Tucker in the middle, 6'5", junior forward. Drew Kelly, 5'10", senior guard. Cole Hewitt, a 6'1", senior guard. And Bryson Whitlock, a 6'3", senior forward. And so the Providence Pioneers at 11-2. Kemp, Elijah Fuller Tucker, Drew Kelly, Cole Hewitt, and Bryson Whitlock. The Pioneers averaging about 48 points a game. And the Christian Academy Warriors averaging about 59, almost 60 points a game. Providence only giving up 33. Christian Academy giving up about 47. So that's one of those interesting pieces of the puzzle there, isn't it, Coach?
Absolutely. You know, one of my biggest takeaways from that Jeff game we talked about earlier was the job that Elijah Fuller Tucker did on Singleton.
Yep.
I held him down, and big factor in the game.
Played a fantastic game. Played a fantastic game and was our Glycod most outstanding player of the game. And he is right there inside. Went to work. So Fuller Tucker gets Providence on the board.
Full court pressure, man-to-man by Providence. Interesting.
That's Renfro with it. Gets a little screen there from Chansey. In the corner. Now Cook. Cook for 3. Buries it.
They do shoot the 3, Todd. As evidenced by the stats that we put on. Uh-oh.
Cook shoots it at only about a 27% average, but that didn't look like any 27% average. That was nothing but the bottom of the net.
No, it didn't.
Baseline again.
They're looking for the 3.
And that was Losey, couldn't get it to go. Thought about it again, gets it to Renfro. He hits that one. So in the early going, the Warriors shooting well from outside. Fuller Tucker decides he's going to, couldn't get it to go. Battle on the boards and tipped out of bounds, and it will be Christian Academy's ball.
That's the 4th rebound I've got. Christian Academy. Remember, we told you that's a factor in the game, I think. They do hit the boards hard. Full court pressure, Providence.
This is Losey with it. Dribbles through the double team, takes it down low. Oh, just couldn't find his man there. On it, but Vance couldn't get that one to fall. It was all but through. Gravity unkind to the young man. Providence back on the attack. Down low to Whitlock. Oh, used his body there, just couldn't find a way to get it in.
Looked like he got fouled, maybe.
No whistle, so Christian Academy back on the attack. And off to Renfro. Dance back to Renfro. He's looking. He's going to take the three with a hand in his face. Nails it. Wow. That's pretty tough defense, Paul.
Tell me.
and he just buried it right over it. Renfro has verbally committed to go play at Marion, NAIA Marion in Indianapolis. Kempf has the open three, and he'll get that one. That makes the Providence faithful happy. Losey brings it across timeline, hand off to Renfro. He puts up the three, couldn't get that one to go. Providence with the board. Kempf looking to push. Kempf directing some traffic. Now the ball reverses. Whitlock trying to take it inside. Does. Nicely done there. Now let's see how this Christian Academy team does if they pass up a good shot to find a great shot. That's what Coach Casey was talking about in our pregame interview.
Well, so far anything Renfro shoots is a great shot. He doesn't hesitate. Look at this.
It's Cook. No, that one won't go, but a good board in underneath. That was Chansey working underneath there, but couldn't get the second board or get the rebound bucket attempt to go back up and in. So now Kelly shouting out some orders here before giving it up to Kempf. Kempf's going to attack. Gets it in the center. And ball taken away. Losey with it. Oh, pickpocketed. And then knocked out of bounds. They're going to say off of Kelly. Providence student section doesn't like that. Stoppage gives us a chance to show you that great play under the Providence basket just a moment ago by Whitlock. Gets his man moving backwards and uses the glass to get the bucket in. So Cook, he'll shoot the three. That one won't go. Off iron and down to Kempf. Looking to push. Nearly had his pocket pick. Losey was really made him change his shot there, but Kempf ended up with the ball again. Now Fuller Tucker on the drive. Going to say a travel. Stepped through and took a little extra hop.
Didn't like that Euro step, huh?
Yeah, I think, like I said, it was the extra hop.
There you go. Second turnover against Providence.
Ball game played cleanly thus far. No fouls in the contest thus far. Eli Logsdon checked in the ball game for the Warriors, number 10. He's on the wing to the left. Ball up to Renfro. And there's some hands. Lucas Mock whistled for the first Providence foul.
Okay.
He was playing that one like the defensive back that he is within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. He kind of had hands all over, so bit of an easy call. Renfro working against Whitlock. Cut him off. Cook. It's a little bit of a screen, but couldn't make anything out of it. I'd say these Warriors are being patient. There's Renfro. Eyeballs it and hits it. So far, it's all from 3.
Yeah, that was the key of the game.
It sure was.
Making us look good there, Todd.
Yep. Mock dumps it down to Fuller Tucker, working on the extended block there. Double team comes. Tough fadeaway off iron. Chansey comes down with the board. Logston to Renfro. And goes up right around Mock. Beautiful play there. First 2-point bucket for the Warriors. 11 for Renfro on my very unofficial count. Nice reversal. Mock can't get it to fall, but we've got a foul down low.
So we got it here.
Oh, well, just a little extracurriculars, I think. Let's show you that last Renfro score. I think there was a little yapping going on underneath the bucket. And so Fuller Tucker was whistled for the foul. Losey working against Hewitt. Renfro trying to clear some space. Does. That's enough space, but he can't get the ball to fall there off front iron.
Shoot a lot of threes. Surprising. I mean, it's okay if you make them, you know, and they have made them pretty well so far.
Holding for one here. Oh, Kempf loses the handle, and shots off iron for Noah Vance, but that brings us to the end of one. So at the end of one, Christian Academy 14, Providence Pioneers 7. Come on back, second quarter upcoming for you here on Glycod.
Feeling stressed, anxious, or down? You're not alone. Clark and Floyd System of Care is here to help. Your mental health matters just as much as your physical health. Talk to a trusted teacher, counselor, or friend. Or call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime at 988. Whether it's stress, anxiety, or depression, we're here to guide you. Your mind matters. No one should face their mental health journey alone. A message from Clark and Floyd System of Care.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
As we return to live action, just getting started. Dr. Todd Carter, Christian Sanchez working our camera, Coach Paul Love, our analyst on tonight's game from here at the Larkin Center, Providence High School. Christian Academy has the Pioneers doubled up at the end of one, or as we begin the second quarter, and has the ball. Christian Academy being patient and have gotten pretty good looks for the most part.
They only shot 35% or 36% in that first quarter, but when they're all threes, except for one of them, it adds up.
Yeah, 1 for 1 for 2, right?
Yeah.
No, was there a putback? No, I guess not, maybe.
No.
Cook got in deep and had the ball taken away.
Just the first turnover for CAI.
That was Hewitt with the good defense there for the Pioneers.
Patience on offense. Very characteristics of a Providence team.
Patience on offense, toughness on defense.
Absolutely. That's the reason their scoring average is only like 48 points a game on average.
Yeah. And only give up 33, though.
Oh,
Whitlock taking it inside and then a foul. He was a little frustrated there, possibly. Noah Vance drew that foul. So Whitlock's first foul in the first of the quarter for the Pioneers.
Providence only shot 3 for 9 in that first quarter, so they just need to score the basket a little bit better than that if we're going to be in this game.
So Whitlock goes to the bench. Kelly checked back in. Mock still in, hounding Renfro. Good defense there.
Oh, my.
Ooh, wow. That one from the parking lot for Josh Renfro. He's feeling it tonight.
He doesn't hesitate. There's no range for him.
Kemp will shoot the three. He buries it. His second of the night. Oh, nice job there by Vance. So Noah Vance is the first bucket of the night for the sophomore. Great drive along the baseline. Kelly to Kemp.
Vance averages just under 4 points a game, so he's not going to be a big scorer, but very important scorer.
Well, Coach Casey was talking about, oh, there we go. Drive and the foul. So the foul against Chansey, that's Cole Hewitt that will go to the line. Sorry, I hadn't counted that yet, folks. There we go. Old-fashioned three-pointer.
I was going to say, we finally got a point by free throw.
Yep. And a full timeout taken. Who took that? I think it was the Pioneers. So we will come back in a moment with more here on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by New Albany State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Confirmed that timeout was taken by the Pioneers. And so see if we can show you that last Kemp three-point play here. So the lead has shrunk to 6. It was as many as 10 just a few moments ago. Losi gives it up. Now to Renfro. He's got to shoot that from the logo. That one's didn't go, but long rebound. On the second attempt, that one won't go either. Cleaned up inside. Now Losi will shoot the three. That one won't go either. Tipped away from Fuller Tucker into the hands of Losi. So 3 attempts thus far for the Christian Academy Warriors, and now they reset.
And once again, we talked about rebounding is going to be a factor in the game.
Well,
you give them 4 different shots at that 3, they're going to make one.
And Renfro.
How about a layup?
Yep. Nice job there by Renfro to attack the basket. Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they came out of there with points to extend the lead back to 8. And a little bumping there. And going to go against Renfro, I believe. Fuller Tucker was the victim of the hip there. Renfro's first foul. Vance checks to the sideline, as does Kemp for the Pioneers. Drew Cassis in for the Pioneers. Logsdon in for the Warriors. Fuller Tucker had the backboard just reach out and block that away a little bit. Logsdon now with it. It's it to Cook. Chancey not afraid to bang on people. I've noticed that thus far.
Good patient offense.
And
you got a little foul.
Yeah, Drew Kelly grabbing Renfro.
Well, that's probably a pretty good strategy. Foul on Kelly, his first. 2 fouls each team. Now we got another timeout.
A timeout this time taken by CAI. So we will step aside as well, get that second quarter break. Back with more here on Glycod.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
For the latest updates on all things high school athletics, including continuous score updates, visit glycod.com. We really enjoy what we do and appreciate your support. 3:17 remaining here in the second. Inbounds. That was a tough catch there by Chancey. Lost the handle, gets it back.
Good defense by Providence. They are aggressive.
Cook and Chancey working down low. Now Cook comes out, fakes the 3. Ooh, has the ball poked away and then tackled.
A little too aggressive, huh?
Yeah, maybe just a little too aggressive. Well, my verbiage might have been a little aggressive too, but that was the first thing that came to my mind. Drew Kelly with the foul there. Mock checks into the game. Kelly goes to the sideline.
2 on Kelly. Don't want to pick up that 3rd in the first half.
Mm-hmm. Now we're ready to go. Chancey with it. He's going to take it in against Fuller. Tucker pays the price for it, ends up on the deck. Could not get the shot to fall. With Kemp getting a little bit of an extended blow. Some different guys running things out top.
Both teams play pretty good man-to-man defense.
Cassis will shoot the 3 off back iron. Fuller Tucker, good board there. And offensive foul. So offensive foul, and this one's going back the other way.
That's 2 on Tucker.
So 21-13, 2:13 left here in the second period.
Scoring is kind of in a drought right now. Neither team scoring a lot of points. Of course, that's not very many points for a half. Going into half, 2 minutes to go, just 13 points for Providence, 21 for Christian Academy. They're normally averaging just shy of 60 points a game. And credit that to the defense on both sides.
Absolutely. Remind you, we will be at Floyd Central for Bedford North Lawrence at Floyd Central for boys basketball on Thursday night this upcoming week. Vance picked up his dribble. Tough defense there. Chansey, handoff to Renfro. Double team comes into the corner, and that one wouldn't go by Vance. Chansey works down low, gets it out to Cook. He'll shoot the three. That was online and good. So Cook's got 2 makes and 6 points. Lead back to 9. Excuse me, lead to 11. Cassis thought about the three. To Kempf instead.
Oh, nice pass.
Finds a beautiful cutting and Mock. Nice job there. Mock's first bucket of the game from point blank range on a great assist from Preston Kempf. Under a minute to go now in this first half. This one's gone quickly. Had more fouls this quarter, but
no free throws.
No free throws, yep. Everybody sagged off of Renfro, took the shot, couldn't get it. Chansey, now Renfro wants it back. Hero steps in, gets it to go. Renfro having a fantastic first half. Kempf, looking to set. I always think the teams take this too late in the clock sometimes and have to settle. Kempf's going to shoot a three, off iron, and the ball back up. Mock commits the foul. Wasn't sure which way that one was going to go. 0.2 seconds left on the clock, and we will get free throws.
That's the fifth foul of the quarter, so just to shoot. Be the first free throw shot by Christian Academy.
So Eli Logston, 50% free throw shooter on the season. Eyeballs the first, knocks it home.
Probably not that many attempts, I wouldn't imagine.
I wouldn't think so,
yeah.
No.
Doesn't make him look too bad. He made that one. See if he can make this one.
Sure did.
He does.
Well, and as you said, probably not lots of attempts, so I'm going to guess his average will improve for next game. Kempf with the heave won't go, so we are at halftime. A quick first half. Christian Academy 28, Providence 15. Come on back. We'll have the halftime show for you upcoming here on Glycod.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
You're struggling with something in school. Sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. you can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul. What are you going to tell me again? Foul. Yeah. Foul, bro. Okay, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock yourself out. You're about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Priority Radiology, offering full-service outpatient imaging services from their clinic at 807 Northgate Boulevard in New Albany. To schedule an appointment, visit PriorityRadiology.com.
Back at the Larkin Center here during homecoming for the Providence Pioneers. The halftime score, Christian Academy 28, Providence 15. And this one has been a really in and out ball game all the way, and it was has been really well played by both teams. But Christian Academy, as we will see as we go through some of these numbers here in a little while after our next break, get you those German American Bank numbers. Really, the Christian Academy Warriors have been hot from outside, and that certainly made a big difference, Paul.
Well, second chance points is what that's all about, and it's because of rebounding. 15 rebounds for Christian Academy to 8 for Providence. You got those extra shots, even though you're only shooting 40%. 40% is really not too bad from three-point line.
Right, sure.
But, that's the reason they're ahead by, 13 points?
Yep, 13 points. Remind everybody, tonight's scoreboard is presented by American Family Insurance agent Mark Stevens. For more information on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Mark at 812-283-8600. That's 812-283-8600. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Well, there again, the Pioneers have been tough on defense as they usually are, and but some of those second half points, as you mentioned, Paul, have really made a big difference on the Christian Academy end. Going to try to show you just a couple of quick replays here before we, including a Renfro drive there. And I want to make sure and get a couple of different plays here, including a nice drive there. And bucket from Whitlock for the Pioneers. And let's go ahead and we will step aside for a moment and catch another quick break here and our halftime. When we come back, we will have the German American Bank halftime stats and get you all the players scoring as well. So stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You wouldn't notice or smell radon, yet this dangerous gas is the #1 cause of cancer among non-smokers. 1 in 3 Indiana homes tested show radon above safe levels, and those levels tend to spike during the winter when closed windows prevent heat and radon from escaping. If you live in Floyd County, you can get a free radon test kit while supplies last from the Floyd County Health Department. For more information, contact them at 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
Feeling stressed, anxious, or down? You're not alone. Clark and Floyd System of Care is here to help. Your mental health matters just as much as your physical health. Talk to a trusted teacher, counselor, or friend. Or call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime at 988. Whether it's stress, anxiety, or depression, we're here to guide you. Your mind matters. No one should face their mental health journey alone. A message from Clark and Floyd System of Care.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Back at the Larkin Center, where it's time for our German American Bank halftime stats. Tonight's halftime stats brought to you by German American Bank. Support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more information. For those halftime stats, let's first look at the stat numbers for both teams, and we'll turn it back over to Coach Love for that. Coach?
Coach, Warriors, we'll talk about them first. They were just 10 for 25, 40% from the field, but 6 of 17 from three-point line, 35%. That's the reason there's a difference in the score. 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and I have them only committing one error, I think that's right, in the first half, but they had 15 rebounds, so really controlled the boards, which is one of our keys to the game. Providence, on the other hand, turning over to them, they were 6 of 16 from the field, 38%. They were just 2 of 6 from beyond the arc, 33%. Just 1 of 1 free throws, obviously 100%. I had them turning the ball over just 4 times in the first half, but only garnering 8 rebounds compared to the 15 for Christian Academy.
All right, so those are your German American Bank halftime statistics, and then we will also briefly show you the halftime scoring for both squads. The Christian Academy Warriors, led by Josh Renfro, who averages just about 21 points a game. He has 18 unofficially so far in this contest. 6 for David Cook, 2 apiece for Eli Logston with those 2 made free throws at the end of the half. And Nova Vance has a bucket as well. So 18 again, Josh Renfro leading the way. For the Providence Pioneers, they were led by Preston Kemp. He's got 2 made three-point buckets to lead them with 6. Cole Hewitt has 3 on an old-fashioned three-point play. Got the bucket and the harm and went to the line and dropped home the free throw. And then 2 apiece for Elijah Fuller-Tucker, Bryson Whitlock, and Lucas Mock. I guess the surprise there is Elijah Fuller-Tucker not being able to get going any harder than he has been with those 2 points. Should also take this opportunity while we're calling out names. We will give best wishes to our the Providence Pioneers homecoming king, Lucas Allgood, who played football in the fall, and the queen, Molly Richards. Molly was on that state championship soccer team and also plays basketball here at Providence High School, and is going on to play soccer in college, I believe. So Molly Richards, the queen, Lucas Allgood, the king. So want to wish them the best. Now, Paul, we got about a minute or so here. What your thoughts as you put yourself in both locker rooms as far as coming back if you're Providence and hold them off if you're Coach Casey for Christian Academy?
I don't know how you do it, but, the key to the game was to limit the touches for Renfro, but my goodness, he'll shoot it from 30 feet away from the basket.
Makes it tough, doesn't it?
It really, really does. But, he scored 30 points or more 4 different times already this year. And what has he got, 18 at halftime? So he's on the mark there. They've got to do something to restrict him scoring the points like that. So, and again, Providence, somehow or another, I don't know, the rebounding is the big difference in the game statistically. And when you talk about 15 rebounds compared to 8, twice as many rebounds, that's twice as many opportunities to score for the Warriors of Christian Academy.
So the Pioneers out and ready to go. And
last year Providence beat Christian Academy there 44-41. Low-scoring game, just like this game is tending to be. And Providence has won the last 4 and hold a 22-9 overall record since they've been playing one another several years ago.
And I guess we should note that this actually, you may have seen it in the pregame, and I should have noted it actually at the time. Coach Miller for Providence going for his 100th career victory here at Providence. He's at 99 in tonight's contest.
Yeah, he wins 75% of the games he's coached here, so that's pretty good coaching.
Yep. But the Pioneers have their work cut out for them in this second half. As Kelly can't get the first one to go, but there's Fuller Tucker with the follow. Oh, poked away by Kelly. Renfro challenge. Oh, bucket and the harm.
So Providence must have gotten the message at halftime, huh?
you do get that feeling, don't you?
Yeah, things are going their way here early. And the free throw is good.
All right, so 3 the old-fashioned way from Drew Kelly. Cuts it to 8. Boy, the Pioneers certainly have come out dialed up a little bit on defense. Chancey.
A lot of hands on defense for Providence.
Yep. Finds Losi down low, kicked it back out. Vance also took in the paint but kicked. Tough try to catch there for Chancey, but he tracked it down. Good job. Renfro, little step, move, can't get the shot to fall. Fuller Tucker with the board.
A lot of patience that time by CAI, but no basket. Three-pointer.
Three-pointer wouldn't go. Kelly with the board and the push. And that's against Renfro. Kind of stuck his booty out there just a little bit. That's Renfro's third, so that could possibly be an issue. Changes game up just a little bit. Kempf looks to drive. Cross-court pass. Okay, Providence patient. They usually are.
Well, they need to score here. Get this down to a 6-point game.
Fuller Tucker, turnaround, swish. Nice play there. And then a foul before the ball could be inbounded. That one against Bryson Whitlock. Or was it just a warning? They didn't put it on the board. He flashed fingers like it was. Well, I guess not. So Christian Academy empty thus far this half. Like to get a bucket here. Providence is whittling it away. Fuller, Tucker, and Chancey. Lots of pushing away from the ball.
A lot of physicality out there.
A lot of physicality, for sure.
Oh, easy
Finds
one.
Chancey gets it to go.
All that hard work, and then you give up a layup. He walked.
Tucker right at the dish. Whitlock couldn't follow. Chancey with the board. Whitlock hit the deck hard, too. These guys both sides, they may need some ice packs. Hands there on Cole Hewitt is what's called.
There's a lot of that hand action here. I'm surprised
sure
it hasn't been called more often. Letting them play, though, I like that. Don't want to spend the whole time on the free throw line, but certainly haven't tonight. 4 free throw shots so far in the whole game.
Renfro looked to drive. Oh, I just had the ball taken away. Drew Kelly took it away, ran it out to the other end. And a timeout by Christian Academy. And so with that, we will take a timeout as well. Stay tuned. More third quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Coming out of the timeout, we'll show you that steal and a bucket. By Kelly. Got 5 points in this half. And a 13-point lead cut to 6 as Losi directs a little traffic. Providence, they came out in the zone, Coach.
Looks like might be a box and one. They are guarding Renfro.
Oh, you're right, they are. Yep, they sure are. Cook, he can't get that one to go. Kempf looks to drive, gets in the lane, and can't get that one to go. Cook cleans it up. Losi. Back out to Cook. Cook for 3. He gets that one to go. Three made 3-pointers on the contest thus far. Lead back out to 9. Whitlock, back to Fuller Tucker. Providence waiting for somebody to flash in. That's Fuller Tucker. Nice move there, just couldn't get the shot to go down. Oh, and then taken away by Kempf. Good hands, looks to drive. Gives it back up. A little reset here. And the chicken wing down low, not called, and then Chansey takes it away. They're going to say Providence ball. No, excuse me, Christian Academy ball, my fault. It's going to go against Whitlock. Losi, I thought Losi was going to take it out, but Renfro will trigger. To Losi. Full court pressure. Kelly on Renfro. Hand off. Logsdon takes it in the center. Ooh, tough pass there to Renfro, but connected. Good reversal. Logsdon thought better of it though. Renfro. Thompson inside, gets the layup to go. Eli Logsdon.
No foul.
4th point
Surprise.
of the game.
Definitely contact, but they're just letting them play.
Kelly dumps it down to Fuller Tucker, working against Chansey. Boy, there's banging there, and there's a whistle. It's going to go against Chansey.
You kind of wonder where the points are going to come from, but clearly they're going to Fuller Tucker down low, trying to possibly get some fouls, get to the free throw line. That's where they are right now.
Well, Fuller Tucker quiet in the first half for certain. Only 2 points. Has doubled that and has a chance to add more here. Drains the first. Take it back to a 10-point game. Cassis and Whitlock check back in the ball game. Fuller Tucker eyes the second, flies it, knocks it home. 9-point ball game. Logsdon working against Cassis. Now Renfro. Oh, nice move there to get Renfro a shot. And Chansey with the bucket, and then down. Is it going to be a travel? It's going to be a push. Don't know if that's going to go against Whitlock or Kelly. It's going to go against Whitlock. That's his third. Kemp's going to check back in the game. Whitlock's going to come to the sideline. Logsdon had a little stumble there. Oh, nice defense by Fuller Tucker. Logsdon got it back. Then they're in front. Logsdon down low to Chansey. Good patience. Oh, nearly knocked away though from Vance.
I'm just watching how they're guarding Renfro. All the way other side of the floor away from the ball, and they're hugging him.
That's why I always want to know what kind of chewing gum he's got, right?
Yeah.
Ball knocked away by Mock. Logsdon tracks it down. And here comes a double team with a shove, but timeout taken by Hayden Casey of Christian Academy. So we will take a timeout as well. More third quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
For the area's best pre-owned vehicle prices and selection, visit Jim Butner Auto Group. Since 1955, the Jim Butner family has been Southern Indiana's top choice for reliable, trustworthy, and exceptional service. Enjoy fast and easy financing, no matter your credit history. Visit JimButnerAuto.com or stop by our showroom at 125 West Lewis and Clark Parkway in Clarksville. Discover why Jim Butner Auto Group is striving to serve you better every day. Jim Butner Auto Group, your hometown family dealership since 1955.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
As we return, third quarter, 31 ticks left. Christian Academy has been patient here. This possession, whistle comes.
There you go. You're getting a little handsy out there. Referees are going to step in and start calling that a little bit maybe. I don't know.
And Coach Miller's telling his guys, no fouls, no fouls. Ball inbounds to Cook in backcourt.
Yeah, another foul would put him on the free throw line this quarter.
Yep, sure would. It reminds me that I wasn't keeping up enough. 12 seconds.
Oh, my, backed it out.
6 seconds. Losey got a little screen. Finds Cook. Cook working against Kemp. Shoots the three, can't get it to go. Under duress there, but at the end of three, the Christian Academy Warriors 35, the Providence Pioneers 26. Come on back. We'll have fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
A wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. Feeling stressed, anxious, or down? You're not alone. Clark and Floyd System of Care is here to help. Your mental health matters just as much as your physical health. Talk to a trusted teacher, counselor, or friend. Or call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime at 988. Whether it's stress, anxiety, or depression, we're here to guide you. Your mind matters. No one should face their mental health journey alone. A message from Clark and Floyd System of Care.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we get set for fourth quarter of action, I'm Dr. Todd Carter, Coach Paul Love alongside me here, and Christian Sanchez working our camera tonight here at the Larkin Center, Providence High School. Christian Academy with the possession arrow there. Get the ball back. As ball knocked down, they're going to say that no advance, a little slip there, lost the handle, out of bounds.
That's a good call. The Providence player did get a hand on it before it went out of bounds.
Knocked it out of bounds, yeah. Losey will trigger. Inbounds to Chansey. Losey finds Renfro in underneath and lost the handle. Good defense there by Providence. And Kempf just took it straight to the hole the other way, and then the foul on Losey. Or to keep Losey from running it out, I guess I should say. Foul against Providence. That's Cole Hewitt's second foul of the ball game. First of the quarter. Oh, Losey losing the handle. And we have a timeout. Had a timeout taken by Coach Casey of Christian Academy, so we will come back with more fourth quarter in just a moment here on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash, proud sponsor of Jeffersonville High School, located on 10th Street across from the new Kroger.
35-26 as we return to live action here at the Larkin Center, Providence High School. Quick timeout there by head coach Hayden Casey of Christian Academy to save that possession as his player was on the floor with the ball. So David Cook will trigger the ball in. Long to Chansey. He's going to take it against Elijah Fuller-Tucker. Now here comes the defense. Lost out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds. They're going to say Drew Kelly knocked the ball out of bounds. No, they're going to say foul. I'm sorry. I heard the whistle, saw the ball go out, but that's Drew Kelly's third. into Cook. And they're going to say foul or knocked out of bounds.
Cook, a little bit of a push-off. This game's getting physical.
It has.
Truly is.
It has, the whole way. Providence a bit deeper than Christian Academy, and usually they would be throwing a lot of other bodies, but as you may have heard on the pregame show, the flu kind of ripped through the Providence locker room this week, so they are down some players. Ball up high, inbounds. Cook. Kempf nearly knocking it away. Chansey directs a little traffic and then a whistle. And away from the ball, offensive foul. Yep.
Creates a turnover.
And that's against Noah Vance, his first. So a turnover, as you said, Coach.
That's the 6th for Christian Academy. I have Providence with 5, so it's handling the ball quite well, even with the physicality.
The screen there for Kempf, but he couldn't turn the corner. Down low, Fuller Tucker uses the right hand well there. Long bomb to Chansey. That's a risky pass, but made it work. And then travel. Chansey working against Fuller Tucker, trying to use his body, and Fuller Tucker moved out of the way a little bit and ends up being an easy call. Let's actually show you that last Providence bucket. We need kids with towels. I need to talk with athletics director Ted Leeser about that. You need kids at either ends with towels.
They need one of those.
You have a little mini game between or at the halftime of JV, so you got some kids running around. Give them a couple of towels.
Well, they need to go with those special type of brooms that have the cloth on them.
There you go.
Wipe them down. That's our call. All right, 7 points, just under 7 minutes. Providence really going to Tucker quite a bit.
Yep.
Fuller Tucker having a good second half for Providence.
Kempf got Renfro up in the air. I thought he might take that, but
they're
trying to get it inside. Banging against Chansey. Wow, good shot there. Well, and that's where Fuller Tucker, battling as hard as he did in that Jeff game, I think really made a difference. Drew Kelly draws, I believe, his third foul, or commits his third foul, I should say. His fourth foul. Drew Kelly's fourth. Team third. But that's where battling against Trey Singleton, I think, Coach, really helped Fuller Tucker's confidence out, because he knows he can go against anybody down low down there.
Haven't heard much from Renfro.
Cook with the ball here.
I mean, they're guarding him way away from the basket, way away from the ball, very tightly.
We got pushing and shoving.
There you are.
Losey trying to battle it in. And a foul going to go against Providence there. That against Mock, and a timeout taken by Providence head coach Ryan Miller. So we will take a timeout as well. Back with more fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Has already reached epidemic proportions in the U.S. More than 3.6 million U.S. youth use e-cigarettes, including 1 out of every 5 in high school. And many of those who are vaping want to quit. Get real about quitting and put your health first when you live vape-free. For the support needed to quit, text the word Indiana to 873-373. Again, that's text the word Indiana to 873-373. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
For the latest updates on all things high school athletics, including continuous score updates, visit glycod.com. We really enjoy what we do and appreciate your support. Oh, ball off the foot of Renfro and out of bounds, Providence. So Providence has chipped away at this, gotten it down to 5. Now from here on, as of next foul, the Warriors will get to go to the line. At 35-30, this one. Oh, ball off the feet. Kemp picks it up and scores. Cuts it to 3. And the Providence student section comes alive. Cook inside Chansey. Nice bucket there. Off the mark. Tracked down though. Oh, rejected by Chansey, out of bounds. But Hewitt on the attempt had it knocked out of bounds. Kemp will trigger. So a 5-point ball game. And again, next foul against Providence will put the Warriors on the line for the rest of the way. Fuller Tucker gets it back to Whitlock. Working against Chansey. Oh, bucket and the foul. Fuller Tucker cuts it to 3 with a chance to make it a 2-point ball game. So Fuller Tucker with a chance to make this, it's already a 1-possession game, to make it a 2-point ball game. And does. Fuller Tucker.
He has really taken over in this second half. I'd like to know what Coach said to him at halftime, but obviously the right thing. If you watch the defense from Christian Academy, they're not guarding the 3-point line at all. They're trying to double down, and it's still not stopping Tucker from scoring under the basket.
At the break, he had 2 points. Now has 13 by my unofficial tally. Losey, the crowd wanted an over and back.
It wasn't.
Cook,
never got all the way over.
And Kemp fouled him. So that will. That's 5th. So that puts Christian Academy on the line from here on out. Kemp's first foul of the night. And a timeout taken by Ryan Miller. So we will also take a brief break. Back with more here on Glycod.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
A 2-point game here at the Larkin Center. Providence has come back from 13 down to trail by 2. And Providence will have the arrow in case of a tie-up. Remind you that next week we will actually have Southern Indiana basketball on Thursday night due to girls sectional play. Bedford North Lawrence at Floyd Central at 7:30 boys basketball action. So next Thursday. So David Cook, 89% free throw shooter. Looked like it there. Renfro held scoreless in this second half, and they have been on him like white on rice, as they say.
Absolutely. Difference in the game, along with Tucker.
Yep. Buckling down on Renfro, and Elijah Fuller-Tucker coming alive.
What did we say was the key to the game? Limit his touches, and boy, have they done that in the second half.
Sure have. Now it looks like Christian Academy has come out in the zone.
They are. Mainly to stop the inside play.
Yep. Whitlock got the ball up and in.
How did he make that?
I'm not sure, but it was pretty. Renfro brings the ball down the court. Looks for a clean path and gets it to go. First bucket of the second half for Renfro.
After 18 in the first half.
Yep.
Think about it.
Coming at crunch time. Whitlock
he pushed
on the baseline. Now Kemp driving it. Couldn't get it to go. Ball in the air. Fuller-Tucker follows. Back to a 2-point game. Losey trying to get the ball to Renfro, or maybe they're just using him as a decoy. Can't tell. He's sure hustling. It's inside. Oh, pulled away now into the hands of Kelly at the other end. Foul.
Oh, intentional foul.
Intentional foul. 2 shots and the ball.
That was big.
Absolutely. So Drew Kelly.
That was on Renfro. That's his 4th foul.
That's Renfro's 4th. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kelly misses.
First missed free throws of the game. 2-shot foul.
So Kelly lines it up again. And gets this one to drop. So 1-point ball game.
Now it's out of bounds because that was just the 3rd team foul against Christian Academy in the 4th quarter. Was not in the act of shooting, accordingly.
Well, the intentional gives them the ball back, though. Oh, ball kicked away. Okay, I thought that was just a missed connection there, but ball kicked away. Bounds to Hewitt. Poked away, but got it back. Fuller-Tucker, that's where they want it.
Yeah, double team.
Out off the block, though. Whitlock. Now Kemp, he's got a lane, takes it inside. Ooh, couldn't get it to go. Cook cleans it up.
2 minutes.
1-point ball game. Christian Academy's points have been few, far between, and really tough. And then a really tough fall there for Preston Kemp. Renfro in traffic, off iron, tipped back out, and ball on the floor. They're going to call out of bounds. What are we going to call? Going to call out of bounds to Christian Academy. Wowzy doodle. And Kemp looking like a football player, but he's He's going to feel this in the morning. We're going to clean up a little bit here.
Last year's score was 44-41. What do you think?
Yep. I think we got a ball game. Is what I think.
Woo.
Renfro trying to get free. Providence faithful wanted a foul. Timeout. Christian Academy, I believe that is their last timeout. We will take a brief break as well. Come on back. More fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Can't leave your dog while you're gone? Maybe you just want to increase their socialization. Try Bark Jeff. They provide a cage-free, all-day play center that dogs will love. With well-trained staff available around the clock, their professionals offer comfortable grooming, plus nightly dog slumber parties. For more information on their services or to register as a new client, visit BarkJeff.com. Bark Jeff is located at 1006 East 10th Street in Jeff, where the cool dogs play.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
(41-40), minute 37 seconds left. Providence gets the ball on a tie-up, and unless I'm mistaken on my count, that was the final Christian Academy timeout. I will say
that could be a factor in the game.
Yep, sure could. I will say in confusion at some point, I may have given them a timeout that was actually taken by Providence, but by my count, they are out. Losey floats it to Renfro. Renfro back to Losey.
They're going to wind this thing down, aren't they?
Yep, you would expect they might.
Four corners.
Yep. Now to Renfro. He thought about stepping back and shooting the three and decided better of it. Oh, ball taken away. Nearly taken away. Now a foul. Cook commits the foul. As Drew Kelly, you present him the ball at all, he's going to try to take it away from you. I don't think I caught that from the takeaway. Nope, just the foul at the end. So that's David Cook's first foul. 4 team fouls. So that was a foul to give on Christian Academy. But the next will put Providence on the line.
Interesting stat, Doc.
What's that?
That was the 6th turnover in the quarter for Christian Academy.
My goodness, after playing with only 1 in the entire first half, is that as I recall? Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. 9 in the second half.
Now let's see if Providence wants to hold.
They got the ball where they want it right now.
Inside, Fuller Tucker and the lead. Cook brings it across timeline. Picked up his dribble. There's Logston. Renfro being guarded by Whitlock. 23 seconds. Gets to step, tries to drive. And turns the ball over. Was trying to find Chancey, down low. And ends up in the Providence cheerleading squad. So a full timeout taken by Providence. We've certainly fulfilled our obligations, so we'll keep it here. We're going to take this opportunity to show you that Fuller Tucker, what could be the winning bucket. We'll see. Used the glass, and as you said, Coach, when they got that ball down in there, it was that's where they wanted it. They wanted it. They wanted it inside.
Yeah. Fuller Tucker's just had an outstanding second half again.
Sure has.
And just the opposite for Josh Renfro. They have just shut him down and got him very, very frustrated.
Yep.
Interesting here, 17.4 seconds. I go back to the fact that the score last year was 44-41
yep.
Providence.
Yep.
Could it be?
Providence has won the last 4. And lead it here by 1. Now, actually, in some ways, it might be a good thing that the Christian Academy, now you don't want Renfro committing a foul, but he's got 4, but the fact that Providence, with the next foul against them, will go to the free throw line, that does give you the chance to possibly get the ball back by fouling if you can't get a steal here. Cook looks to foul, and they do.
Cook.
So it's either going to be Cook or Logsdon, I'm not sure. Yeah, Logsdon committed the foul. So both teams now in the bonus. We have I've got Providence with 1 timeout remaining. Whitlock nails the first. So Bryson Whitlock hits the first.
Kind of wonder if Providence might foul here.
They could
if he gets the bucket.
Yep, that is not a bad idea. Whitlock gets both. 44-41. Turns out Losey's gonna ball out. I'm watching Coach Miller directing traffic on the sideline there. Cook and Renfro trying to get free. Now, ball in the hands of Cook. 11 seconds left. 3-point attempt, no good. Down, and then a tackle. And we've got whistles on that attempt. Fuller Tucker hit the deck hard, was taken down, and so there's going to be foul shots coming at the other end for Fuller Tucker. As Fuller Tucker gets to go to the line to put some...
Got your AD doing extra duty here.
Yep. Yes.
Ted Leeser mopping the floor even. He does it all for Providence.
There you go. Do we have a timeout taken? The final timeout? I never saw it called, but it sure looks that way, doesn't it?
I think so. I think it's going to be a free throw shot, right?
Yeah, I know there's going to be a free throw shot.
Yeah. 4 seconds to go, 3-point lead. If he makes one, it's over, obviously.
I think it was so the foul was against David Cook. I think that's part of what they were trying to figure out, is who the foul was going to be against, because that was not immediately noted. So Fuller Tucker makes the first, and by my count now has 18 in the ball game.
Just put a star by his name. What do you think?
Yep.
He has had a heck of a second half.
And
missed it.
Doesn't get that one to go, but it's a 4-point game. Cook shoots the 3, drains it, but too little too late. The Pioneers 45, Christian Academy 44. And we had a barn burner for you tonight. The Providence Pioneers improving to 12-2. Well, stay tuned for the postgame show. We'll have it all for you coming up here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice. Feeling stressed, anxious, or down? You're not alone. Clark and Floyd System of Care is here to help. Your mental health matters just as much as your physical health. Talk to a trusted teacher, counselor, or friend. Or call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime at 988. Whether it's stress, anxiety, or depression, we're here to guide you. Your mind matters. No one should face their mental health journey alone. A message from Clark and Floyd System of Care.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mac Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is 1 billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com. With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
Check it. Ooh. Oh, no.
Need a better battery? Get an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Should have had an Interstate.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Visit them at 1510 Production Road in Jeffersonville to find the widest selection of batteries for any vehicle. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952.
At the Larkin Center at Providence High School, where the Pioneers emerged victorious 45-44 over the Christian Academy Warriors in a barn burner. You're going to want to run this one back and watch it again, folks, as this was a one heck of a ball game. The Christian Academy led by 9 at the break between the third and fourth quarters, and then Providence poured it on there in the fourth quarter. Should remind you that tonight's scoreboard is presented by American Family Insurance agent Mark Stevens. For more information on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Mark at 812-283-8600. That's 812-283-8600. Well, Coach, I guess as we show folks that what it ended up being the winning, or the the go-ahead bucket, I guess I should say, from Fuller Tucker before the free throws. Any thoughts on this one, especially the second half?
Wow, day and night difference. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Just we'll go over the stats here directly, but Christian Academy, they're going to be thinking, what in the world happened? They only took 12 shots in the second half compared to Providence's 23. And Providence was making theirs while Christian Academy, they made 6 of 12, 50%, but just didn't get any shots. Providence defense just suffocated them, and, it proved to be the difference of the game, along with Elijah Fuller Tucker and what he did in the paint in the second half.
All right, yeah, absolutely. Well, let's step aside, and when we come back, we will begin getting you those German-American Bank stats and final statistics. Want to do that for you, but we had a barn burner here. It was a fun one, and the Providence Pioneers emerged victorious. So let's step aside. Back with more postgame show here on Glycod.
Vaccinations are a key to a healthy future. At the Floyd County Health Department, they can help your child from kindergarten through 12th grade get vaccinated, regardless of insurance status. Check with your doctor to see which vaccines your child may be due for, or call the Floyd County Health Department at 812-948-4726. Again, that's 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department. Can't leave your dog while you're gone? Maybe you just want to increase their socialization. Try Bark Jeff. They provide a cage-free, all-day play center that dogs will love. With well-trained staff available around the clock, their professionals offer comfortable grooming, plus nightly dog slumber parties. For more information on their services or to register as a new client, visit BarkJeff.com. Bark Jeff is located at 1006 East 10th Street in Jeff, where the cool dogs play.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul.
What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to get served. Seriously? Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
Vaping has already reached epidemic proportions in the U.S. More than 3.6 million U.S. youth use e-cigarettes, including 1 out of every 5 in high school. And many of those who are vaping want to quit. Get real about quitting and put your health first when you live vape-free. For the support needed to quit, text the word Indiana to 873-373. Again, that's text the word Indiana to 873-373. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
As we return here to the Larkin Center, Providence High School, I'm Dr. Todd Carter, Coach Paul Love, our analyst, and Christian Sanchez did our fantastic camera work here this evening. It's time for our German American Bank final statistics. Tonight's final stats brought to you by German American Bank. Support your community school with the German American School Spirit Check Card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more information. German American Bank for those stats. Let's turn it back over to Coach Love.
Okay, Todd, I'm going to give them to you, but I can't believe them myself after we're done. I have Christian Academy. I had them shooting 16 of 37 from the field. 43%, 8 of 24 from three-point line, 33%. Had them with only shooting 2 free throws the whole game. They made them both, 100%. Had them with 11 turnovers and 24 rebounds. Providence, 17 of 39. Both teams shot very similarly, 44%. Three-point shooting, 2 of 7 for Providence, 29%. Free throws, I had them at 11 of 13. That's 85%. Big difference in the game. And had them only committing 5 turnovers, all in the first half, and 17 rebounds.
Wow. I'll go back with you on that. Wow. Now let's take just a moment to also put this back up and look at our scoring. And Josh Renfro led the Christian Academy Warriors with 20, but it should be duly noted that he had 18 at half and only 2 points in the second half. 11 from David Cook, 4 apiece from Eli Logsdon and Josh Chansey, 2 from Noah Vance. And as Coach talked about, points were few and far between for the Christian Academy Warriors in that second half. Elijah Fuller-Tucker ended up leading the Pioneers with 18, so that's 16 second-half points for Fuller-Tucker. 8 from Preston Kemp. He had 6 at the break. 6 from Drew Kelly, 6 from Bryson Whitlock, 3 from Cole Hewitt, and 2 from Lucas Mock. So, again, just a fantastic performance by Elijah Fuller-Tucker in this second half. Well, let's step aside again. When we come back, Coach will be picking our most outstanding players of the ball game. So stay tuned for that as it is upcoming here on Glycod.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
For the area's best pre-owned vehicle prices and selection, visit Jim Butner Auto Group. Since 1955, the Jim Butner family has been Southern Indiana's top choice for reliable, trustworthy, and exceptional service. Enjoy fast and easy financing, no matter your credit history. Visit JimButnerAuto.com or stop by our showroom at 125 West Lewis and Clark Parkway in Clarksville. Discover why Jim Butner Auto Group is striving to serve you better every day. Jim Butner Auto Group, your hometown family dealership since 1955.
Looking for a career instead of a job? Want to make a difference in a child's life? Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program is now hiring. They offer competitive wages, plus health, dental, and life insurance, as well as paid college tuition and retirement plans. Apply online through Indeed.com or email your resume. You can make a difference in a child's life. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start, serving children and families for over 60 years.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
Feeling stressed, anxious, or down? You're not alone. Clark and Floyd System of Care is here to help. Your mental health matters just as much as your physical health. Talk to a trusted teacher, counselor, or friend. Or call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime at 988. Whether it's stress, anxiety, or depression, we're here to guide you. Your mind matters. No one should face their mental health journey alone. A message from Clark and Floyd System of Care.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by New Albany State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back. As we return here to the Larkin Center, where the Providence Pioneers emerge victorious 45-41 to improve to 12-2. It's time for our Most Outstanding Players. Most Outstanding Players brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You can call Theresa at 812-945-8088. And for those Most Outstanding Players, let's turn it back over to Paul. Coach, who do we have first
let's
for
go.
Christian Academy?
Yeah, Christian Academy. You know, there's no way you can't give it to Josh Renfro. Had 18 points when really they were controlling the tempo of the game and most aspects of the game in the first half. So ends up with just 20. So Providence did a whale of a job on him second half, but you almost got to go with him with the points. He can shoot it from anywhere if given the chance. He just didn't get the chance in the second half.
All right, and for the Providence Pioneers,
I think you told me that Elijah Fuller-Tucker only had like 2 points in the first half.
2 points in the first half, finished with 18.
He controlled the second half, and that was the whole offensive plan for Providence in the second half. Get the ball inside to Fuller.
Yep.
Fuller-Tucker.
Yep.
And,
it
worked.
Absolutely.
It worked.
It sure did.
I tell you what, they were down 9 points after 3 quarters, ended up outscoring Christian Academy 19-9 in the fourth quarter.
Yep, and that's that really was the difference there. I believe we sure do.
Yeah, here it comes. Congratulations.
We have coming to join us. We're going to put you right here, Coach. We have Coach Ryan Miller, and we got to see. Yeah, have a seat. Coach will stand over one shoulder, and I'll be over the other here.
Back here.
And here we go. I'm going to put us on camera if I can. I got to get rid of this first. And here we are. There we are. Coach, 100th victory, right? 100th victory here at Providence. We saw the photo being taken. I was just about to tell everybody about it. And what a hard-fought win for your ball club tonight.
Yes, sir. A couple things. First of all, I told the boys I have won 0 games. Players win games. I mean, I appreciate. Obviously, it was a little bit emotional, honestly, for a second there. But I meant it. Like from 2019, that first group and every single group, like I've not won a single game. We try to teach them and coach them up, as you know, Coach. But players win games, and we went from one of the worst halves of our season because we've been playing pretty well. But we'd gone through some adversity here. This week we've been really hitting our stride, and then we had half our guys missing in practice this week, and guys kind of limping into it and missing a lot of key players tonight as well. And we knew it was going to be tough. So again, hats off to Christian Academy. Their coaching staff does a phenomenal job, and holy cow, do they have some good players.
Coach, I'm just dying to ask you this question. What did you tell them at halftime to turn that thing around?
Well,
like
we
you
just
did?
said, there are normally some managers and little kids in the locker room, and we said nobody's in the locker room this time.
There you go.
We had to challenge them, not as basketball players, but as young men, and they responded as Bart Mikowski led us in prayer there, like thanking them for responding as young men. And that's what we said. Basketball's a game. It's a fun game. We're grateful to be here in the state of Indiana where people appreciate it and love the game. But at the end of the day, it's a game. It teaches us life lessons, and that's what we were at halftime. It's like, how are you going to respond when your back's against the wall? How are you going to respond when life doesn't treat you well and you got a little adversity? Are you going to give up, or are you going to pick yourself up and try harder? And our boys did that, and daggone it, I'm so proud of them because Christian Academy is a great team. And I told Coach and their boys, like, hey, I wish you all the best, and they are a team that are capable of making a state final run. And, boy, I don't know if they played a better half this season. That first half, I was like, I don't know if we have an answer for this.
Well, you'll watch the tape, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I kept the stats here, and the stats to me are unbelievable. The difference
unbelievable
in the first half and the second half.
They dominated us in the first half. It was quite honestly, it was embarrassing.
Well, one of the big things, the key to the game that we started out with was how you're going to defend Josh. He had 18 points in the first half and only had 2 in the second half. What'd you do? What'd you tell him?
Look, I mean, he's an Indiana all-star caliber player. I mean, one of the best shooters at the high school level that I've ever seen. He's phenomenal, and a phenomenal young man as well. A great young man, great family. So, he's earned all the good stuff he's getting. But, boy, we worked on this dude's really good. And we've seen him. This is the 4th year we've seen him, so we know he's good.
Oh,
it's like we just shouldn't have to learn it the hard way. But, we lost him some, and also to his credit, he hit some amazing shots.
Oh, my goodness.
But that's what he's capable of doing.
But he never saw the ball in the second half, though.
What's that again?
He never saw the ball in the second half. You guys defensively
again, our guys, some kids think they're playing hard, but they have a whole nother level they can go to. And our boys thought they were playing hard. I call that like pretend trying. They were pretend trying in the first half. In the second half, they really tried, they really cared, and they started playing like they had some pride about themselves, about their team, and our seniors started acting like seniors. And again, what an amazing game, really, from both teams. Again, credit to Christian Academy and credit to my coaching staff for making adjustments and to our players for responding.
Well, and I guess, as you said, giving the players all the credit for this 100th win, but with all the adversity this week, that's certainly going to make this one a memorable one for you, even though I know there's lots of others really great wins in that lineup, but that's going to make this one a little extra special, right?
That's correct, Dr. Carter. We knew this one was going to be tough regardless, but then when Tuesday came around and we were missing so many guys, then Wednesday and then yesterday, and then I thought, okay, maybe some will be back, and a few were, but most of them weren't, and I thought, wow, this is going to be tough. But again, sometimes adversity is what you need to grow, and this was definitely some adversity, and hopefully this can help us grow, because sometimes the boys respond and sometimes they don't. Tonight, they sure did, and I am so doggone proud of our boys. I told them, I love them. I love you, Pioneer boys. We respond like men.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach. Thanks for your time, and go enjoy this one some more.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dr. Carl.
Had a great one.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate all you guys do.
No problem.
Back with more here on Glycod.
Has already reached epidemic proportions in the U.S. More than 3.6 million U.S. youth use e-cigarettes, including 1 out of every 5 in high school. And many of those who are vaping want to quit. Get real about quitting and put your health first when you live vape-free. For the support needed to quit, text the word Indiana to 873-373. Again, that's text the word Indiana to 873-373. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Because he stepped up and we challenged him big time.
As we return here to as we return to Providence High School, our thanks to head coach Ryan Miller, and Coach Love, we should have mentioned more Elijah Fuller Tucker with Coach Miller, because boy, oh boy, did he come up big for those Pioneers in that second half. But again, 100th win for Coach Miller and for his squad here, and so a milestone for him. But always great, given the credit. Absolutely.
Well, kudos to him for that very thing. I mean, he does have some pretty good staff there, coaches. I mean, they break things down, and they really get, you talk about getting nearly 100% out of your players. I'd say they come as close as anybody to getting 100%, especially this tonight in the second half.
Absolutely. Well, it's time to look at the upcoming schedule. Our upcoming schedule presented by Strike and Spare of Clarksville. Great place to host your party or special occasion. Contact strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information. And our schedule upcoming is as follows, a little bit light, but next Thursday we'll be at Floyd Central for Bedford North Lawrence at FC for boys basketball action there. And then in 2 weeks, back at New Albany for Providence at New Albany. Now, like Jeff and New Albany, that one's going to be interesting because New Albany wants to attack and score in the 70s, and Providence doesn't want to give up more than 32 points. So it could be a really, really good ball game that night as well in a couple of weeks. Well, that's going to do it for us here. Any last bows to put on this one, Coach?
Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, like I say, the statistics will speak for themselves, but the difference in rebounding, the difference in free throws, the difference in first half and second half, remarkable. Great win for Providence.
Absolutely. Well, so we're going to sign off where the Pioneers defeat the Warriors 45-44, 100th career victory for Coach Miller here at Providence. And we want to thank Athletics Director Ted Leeser, his assistant Jimmy Fable for their help here. We want to say good night and so long for executive producer Steve Bird, for cameraman Christian Sanchez, Coach Paul Love. I'm Dr. Todd Carter signing off, saying God bless, good night, and we'll see you next time on Glycod.
from Glycod, this has been Southern Indiana High School Basketball, presented by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Tonight's game was brought to you by Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Mac Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Clark County Health Department, prevent, promote, protect. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Jim Butner Auto Group in Clarksville, a family tradition of excellence. And by Floyd County Health Department, Deering Floor Center, Our Place, Clark County Youth Services, and Strike and Spare Family Fun Center.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.